All right, guys, to get some MLB plays and props for Tuesday, June 4th slate of games. Trey, leaderboard, start us off.
Yeah, not a good start for me. I gave out the under 8.5 total runs in the Mets versus Nationals game, and the over hit in the fifth inning. The two teams that have struggled to score runs and thrown out near the top of their starting rotations seemingly wanted to score double-digit runs today. Did not see that one coming.
Yeah, Mackenzie Gore was horrible. I feel somewhat responsible for that play, even though I didn't tell you anything about it. It's just my team, and I feel bad. My play is the Padres on the money line going up against the Angels. Game has not started yet. We've got another, 35-ish minutes before that game starts. So hopefully we can go 1-0 on the day there. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 here, though. I did give out Alec Bregman to go over 1.5 total hits, plus runs, plus RBIs going up against the Cardinals. So far, he's 0 for 2 in that game, so nothing to note. And I did give out Tyler McGill over 15.5, pitching out against the Nationals. That one may have ended. He was sitting right at 15, but he was allowing 4 runs, so he did probably get taken out. So that's probably a loss.
Wait a minute. Sorry, what did you just say?
Yep, that is a loss. McGill only pitched 5 innings. Yep, he allowed too many runs today. Quite unfortunate for me.
Yeah, I have an 0-0. Actually, I have a 1-0 day so far. Paul Goldschmidt, he just doubled off of Verlander in the second at-bat of the day for him. So he hit that over 1.5 bases, 1-0 day. My pitching prop is Matt Waldron. You could have got him at over 4.5 strikeouts. It was minus 160. Or you could have took over 5.5 strikeouts. It was plus money. I took the plus 6 strikeouts because I'm greedy like that. But hopefully he gets 6+ strikeouts and we can go 2-0 on the day. Trey, let's take a look at the plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be talking about this Cincinnati Reds going up against Colorado Rockies game, and this is going to be a fun one to watch. That is because we're going to see a handful of dingers throughout this one. Give me the over of 10.5 total runs in this game. I'm not nervous about this high total because we're getting treated to a terrible pitching matchup here. The Reds, they're throwing out Frankie Montas here, and Montas, he has a 2-4 record with a 4.6 ERA paired to 1.4 WHIP. Montas, he's simply just been absolutely brutal this season. He's ranked in the bottom 20% of the MLB in expected ERA, expected batting average, whiff rate, and strikeout rate. So we should definitely see a handful of his pitches leave Coors Field throughout this game. And the Rockies, they're throwing out Ty Blash here. And Blash, he has a 2-2 record with a 4.15 ERA paired to 1.27 WHIP. And Ty, he's ranked in the bottom 5% of the MLB in expected batting average, average fastball velo, whiff rate, and strikeout rate. So we should also see a handful of his balls leave the yard consistently throughout this game. These two teams, they do only average 8.92 runs per game with their home road splits, but I think that we're going to see this be a double-digit total run game, especially with these two starting pitchers that we have. We just need to sit back and relax and enjoy Coors Field altitude, which will power us to the over. Give me the over 10.5 total runs in the Reds versus Rockies game.
Yeah, Trey, I love the play there for you. For my play today, we're looking at the Dodgers going up against the Pirates. We've got a couple studs on the mound. Tyler Glasnow going up against Jones of the Pirates. Tyler Glasnow's going to be on the mound for the Dodgers, and the Pirates are going to be throwing out their young stud. So I do think this is going to be a pitching matchup, a pitching duel throughout the entire game. So I'm going to take the first 5 under in this one. We're going to start with Jones for the Pirates because he's been dreadful over the last 5 or 6 starts. Just a little bit ago, he had a 2.63 ERA. Now he's repping a 3.55 ERA. It has been because of the home run ball and just getting a little bit too excited in some of these games. Whenever he gets a couple people on base, he's still doing an incredible job keeping the bases mostly empty, having a 1.01 WHIP, but he's still a young guy. Sometimes he gets a little bit flustered on the mound. He's given up a home run in 4 consecutive games, and he's given up 11 home runs in 11 games this year. That's 1 per game, obviously. That's way too many. He does have the ability to go 5+ innings in this game against the Dodgers. He's done that in 9 of the last 10 games. He just needs to settle himself down and gain some confidence back, and I think he can do that going up against the Dodgers, especially if he has no trouble going up against the hitters of Mookie Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman at the top of the order. He has to keep the ball in the ballpark. He should be fine in this game. For Tyler, he's also been a little bit shaky over the last couple games, but he's still one of the best arms in baseball, coming in with a 3.04 ERA, a 0.91 WHIP. Both of these guys are incredible at keeping the bases clean most of the time, and Tyler's also had a little bit of trouble with the home run ball, giving up 3 in the last 4 games. Both these guys combined, if they can keep the ball inside the park and just not give up any home runs, we should be on our way to an under in the first 5 innings. I'm going to take the under first 5. What are we at, 4.5, 3.5?
3.5 at plus money, plus 102.
All right, we will take under 3.5 runs between the Dodgers and the Pirates as the play there. Trey, let's go with the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be talking about Nico Hoerner here, and I'm going to take him to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the White Sox. I love this over for Hoerner in this game because we're going to see him enjoy a nice day at the plate and possibly even smack a dinger because Hoerner, he's placed at the 2-hole for the Cubs, and that's provided him a lot of extra opportunities, but he still only is averaging 1.88 hits plus runs plus RBIs per game. But I believe that we're going to see him push that to the 2+ number here in this one, and that is because of his matchup against Chris Flexen. Flexen, he's just been absolutely brutal this season with a 5.5 ERA and a 1.4 whip. And Hoerner, he has owned this matchup historically. These two, they faced off in 6 career at-bats, and Hoerner, he has a 500 career batting average against Flexen. So we're going to see Hoerner get on base early and often in this game, and he's either going to score a run after he gets on base or he's going to smack somebody in. So I love this play. Give me Nico Hoerner to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the White Sox.
Yeah, I like the play there for you, Trey. For my play today, I'm taking Gunnar Henderson of the Baltimore Orioles, go over 1.5 base against the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays, they are extremely hurt right now. They've got a couple guys in the rotation that are on the injured list, and Manoah is one of those guys who's supposed to start in this game. Probably better that he's not pitching for them because he would just get rocked anyway. But looking at the rotation, it looks like it should be Jose Berrios on the mound for the Blue Jays because Kevin Gausman went on Monday night, so Berrios would be in store for the start. It's a 5-day rest for him to pitch today. Does it say a pitcher yet? I didn't see any projected pitcher. Do we have it on FanDuel?
Let me check for you real
quick. I'll keep going while you check. I'm going to play this based not to be announced.
To be announced.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to play this based on him pitching, hopefully. If he doesn't pitch, somebody from AAA is probably going to get called up for a spot start, most likely. So either way, Gunnar Henderson should be able to continue to hit well against whoever's on the mound. Looking at Jose Berrios, though, his stats over the last couple games, he's been able to go 6+ innings in the majority of them, and that's very good for the Blue Jays. But he's given up a ton of hits, 6+ hits in 3 of the last 4 and 7+ hits in 4 of the last 5. I don't really care how many runs he gives up. I'm just looking for Gunnar Henderson to get a couple hits off this guy, and I do think he's going to get a lot of hits off of Jose Berrios. Henderson has been the best shortstop this season. It's very close with Bobby Witt Jr., but Gunnar has a ton of power, 19 home runs already. I'm pretty sure he leads baseball in that category, and he's hitting 267 on the season in the leadoff spot. He's just an all-around superstar already. He's only been in the league for 2 full seasons. He has also been on a hitting streak, collecting at least 1 hit in 6 consecutive games, and he's also grabbed a few home runs, 3 in the last 9 games. He's going to continue to play well in this game going up against Jose Berrios. I love the play here over 1.5 bases against the Blue Jays. Trey, let's go to the pitching props. How do you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to stay in the same game that my batting prop was from. Give me Shota Imanaga to go under 1.5 earned runs allowed going up against the White Sox. I love this under for Imanaga in this game because I think we're going to see him walk out of this game allowing 0 runs, and that's because of his matchup against crosstown rival, the White Sox. And the White Sox, they've just been so very bad this season, especially on the offensive end. They check in dead last in the MLB when it comes to runs per game. That's because they only average 2.87 runs per game. And I think we're going to see Imanaga pitch pretty deep in this game, which is always nerve-wracking about this over 2 that would cash us the over, which we would hate. But I think Imanaga, even if he goes deep, he's going to be able to keep runs off the plate. And that's because through his first 10 starts, he's been absolutely lights out. He has a 5-1 record with a 1.86 ERA paired with a flat 1 whip. And Imanaga, he's just going to continue to do that. He's going to keep the base pass clean, and he's going to keep having fun on the mound and keep the momentum going. So give me Shota Imanaga here. I'm going to take him to go under 1.5 earned runs allowed against the White Sox.
Yeah, I like it there for you, Trey. For my pitching prop, give me Patrick Sandoval again. Over 2.5 runs allowed going up against the Padres. It is crazy how one player can affect the entire team because the Padres, after they signed Luis Arias, it just feels like this entire team got better at hitting. They have all been hitting well this season, and they're actually the number 1 team in batting average, hitting 260 on the year. Obviously, that signing helped a lot, but this team does not have very many weaknesses all the way down the lineup. And Patrick Corbin has been brutally bad over the last several games. I compare him to Patrick Corbin all the time. It's fun to try to find somebody who's as bad as Patrick Corbin. But both of these guys, they're giving leashes way too long because once they get to the 5th inning, they're usually allowed to go to the 6th inning, and more times than not, that's when all the damage is done. Patrick Sandoval, he's gone 6+ innings in 4 of the last 5 games, but he's given up a total of 15 runs over the last 4 games. He's also given up way too many hits in the last 4, giving up 22. Again, this is the closest guy we're seeing to Patrick Corbin, coming in with a 5.34 ERA, a 1.48 whip. He's going to have a couple good starts, but more times than not, he's going to go 6 innings, give up 3+ runs, and give up 5+ hits. I'm going to take Patrick Sandoval to continue to struggle here, go over his total runs as the play against the Padres. Trey, let's go to the graphic. How do you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am going with the over 10.5 total runs in the Reds versus Rockies game. If you want any batting props, just pick one. I feel like there's going to be a lot of runs being scored, maybe even a few dingers, so maybe do a home run parlay as well. But I stayed away. I went with Nico Hoerner over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the White Sox. Chris Flexen Day, the guy's brutal. I expect Nico Hoerner to get a hold of him. And I was going with Shota Imanaga under 1.5 earned runs allowed versus the White Sox. I think Shota, he's going to walk out of the game pretty scratchless. He's going to be pretty happy just demolishing the crosstown rival.
Yeah, huge bounce back spot for him. Love the play there. For my play, Dodgers and Pirates, under 3.5 runs in the first 5. Glasnow going up against Jones. Loves the play there. Gunnar Henderson over 1.5 bases. Again, not sure who the Blue Jays pitcher is going to be. Probably Jose Barrios, maybe somebody, a spot start from AAA. Either way, Gunnar Henderson's been really good this season. Going to take him over 1.5 bases. And then Patrick Sandoval, who I call Patrick Corbin all the time, over 2.5 earned runs going up against the Padres. Padres, number 1 hitting team in baseball. He's going to struggle once again. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB Picks and Props for Tuesday, June 4th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,